talking about UAW, I want to talk about one of the companies that they have recently unionized at. That's Volkswagen. So the largest industrial union in Europe could go on strike in October if negotiations that just begun don't go well. And there's reason to believe that they won't. The union is IG Metall, or the Industrial Union of Metal Workers in English, and they represent some 2.2 million workers in Germany and some 120,000 at Volkswagen, where negotiations just began for a new collective bargaining agreement amid turmoil. Just last week, Volkswagen said that they would be quitting a labor agreement that they have had with IG Metall that has stood since 1994 and was supposed to be in effect until 2029, which says that Volkswagen will not lay off German workers. They were able to do this, Volkswagen was, because a clause in the labor agreement said that they could nullify the deal with 3 months' notice, and so they have given that 3 months' notice. According to the New York Times, Volkswagen has also stated that they will nullify other long-standing agreements. This from the Times, including one that obligated it to offer permanent positions to all vocational trainees and apprentices at the company, as well as a deal that offered temporary employees wages above the standard rate in the automotive industry. In these negotiations, the two sides are about as far apart as it's possible to be, I think. The union is proposing a 7% raise over the next 12 months, plus the equivalent of almost $200 a month for new trainees. They are also looking for something similar to that job guarantee to be reinstated to ensure that German workers don't get laid off. Meanwhile, the company wants to, quote, restructure, unquote, to remain competitive, and has said that they are interested in shutting down at least one and maybe two of their German factories. That would be the first time that they've done that in Germany in the company's 87-year history. This with the goal of saving 10 billion euros so that they can reach their earnings goal of 6.5%. Apparently, there are real concerns about the long-term competitiveness and profitability of the company, and IG Metall has recognized a need for change. They said in a statement that they would be open to some changes and concessions like, for instance, a 4-day work week, but that plant closures and job losses are a red line. Negotiations are scheduled to begin on September 25th. This ahead of schedule. They are originally only scheduled to begin in October, but the union requested early negotiations. The current contract expires on October 29th, and if there is no agreement, IG Metall said that they may have to strike the company in Germany. Volkswagen's global profitability concerns are obviously bad news for the UAW in the United States as well. The union finally organized after years of trying the Volkswagen plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they are just starting contract negotiations. The UAW needs to be able to get a strong contract, a win, to continue their momentum, and so that they don't lose credibility. If Volkswagen is unable or unwilling to give workers in Chattanooga a strong first contract, that will be one more problem for the UAW as they seek to organize other non-union plants. Although, if they are able to, if they time the strike to sync up with a strike in Germany, it's possible they could have added leverage from the company's global troubles. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.